19-9. They're still the only undefeated team at home, 22-0. At home, there's Rasheed Wallace with our first points of the afternoon.
He still has the offensive explosion.
Iverson, that's good. Finally a shot to go. We've taken 19 shots, only 4 have gone down so far. Of course, voted in by the fans. Allen Iverson and LeBron James will be teammates that day in Phoenix. But also this week, the reserves were named, and it did not include Williams of the Cleveland Cavaliers, who said he was disappointed because he wanted to represent the Cavaliers. Ilgauskas short again. James gets it left-handed, rolls it in. And James will back you up because he told us yesterday, going for the ball, trying to get on track. Shot inside goes, and he's got 5 points. Prince took a shot in the mouth on that. James to the basket, up and under. Pretty move. And there's the power and speed combined.
So Mo Williams got away with offensive foul, but you got to communicate. Where's the help? Where's the rotation? Nobody's there to defend LeBron. Back into the ball game, missing shots early, but getting good looks.
Shot clock at 7. James throws it right to Iverson. Iverson on the charge, throws it up, blocked by James. They wanted a goaltend. I don't think so. I don't think it hit the backboard first. Either way, Iverson's going to go to the free throw line. He's been doing a lot of that, trailing from behind, getting the block shot.
And the turnover, but what you want from your stars, don't give up on plays. LeBron James, time and time again, the first half of this season, trailing and blocking shots.
And that is a legal block.
And Allen Iverson is still, while he's not a good individual defender, he is tremendous anticipation in the passing range. You have to game plan around where he's on the floor when it comes to, and he's a help defender.
Well, he's led to the National Civil Rights Museum. They go watch Monday Night Football on the road. Is Iverson able to put that in? Mark, how hard is that as a player to switch you?
Rip Hamilton motion coming off screens as LeBron James. You don't like defense they're playing.
A good job done by Rip Hamilton helping out his hometown as James drives it, counts it, and a foul. Shoot just 34% from the field. Pistons not much better, 38%. Pretty good defensive first half. 2 quarters complete. It's Detroit leading by 3. Bring it back out. A lot of offensive rebounds. Nobody can put it in except Iverson.
Running all the time. They run more. They have to get the ball up quicker, even after a made basket, so they're not working always as Iverson hits a nice jump shot.
Iverson puts it in. 3 quick buckets for Allen Iverson. He's got 12. Wallace with the steal. They have the numbers. Perfect pass to James. Oh, Mo Williams led him beautifully with a bounce pass.
Michael Curry, this is what you want to see. Gets the stop, active hands. Amir Johnson outrunning everybody in blue. Tayshaun Prince with the kick, Johnson with the finish. And how about AI? Find the guys and make play. The guy is on fire, gets him the ball, knocks it down. Once again, this is the answer that the Pistons have been looking for. Get into the seams, be a disaster on the offensive end. Pistons on a 7-0 run.
He's so long with that injury. Tough shot, James. Up on him. James steps back. That's a 3. That's good. His second 3-pointer, and he's got 23.
And he's as good as there's ever been at this position.
And he's criticizing Mike Brown and his coaches.
Iverson, full head of steam, gets into the paint, puts it in. Pistons up by 6. This equals the largest lead of the game by either team. Iverson on the drive, gets to the rim, backs it in. Largest lead of the game. And that will end the 3rd quarter. A strong one for the Detroit Pistons. Pistons trying to avoid a 4-game home losing streak. Would be their longest home losing streak in 8 years. They've been struggling here at the Palace at times this season. Very up and down as they try and incorporate their new superstar into their system. But Iverson, the veteran, Amir Johnson, the young forward, getting it done here in this 3rd period. 3 quarters complete at the Palace. Pistons 66, Cavs 58. This presentation of NBA Sunday on ABC continues after this message and a word from our ABC stations. Here's Iverson. Lost it momentarily. Tries again and backs it in. It almost helped him to the fact that he lost his dribble for a minute.
But can't keep up with the athleticism and the speed of Allen Iverson. Able to turn the corner, takes the hit from Ilgauskas, wasn't able to get the bump. But excellent execution. This puts so much pressure on the Cavs defense. The big guy has to defend a smaller guy.
And really, for me right there, for Ilgauskas to be required to try to trap Iverson is expecting too much. I would play him back between the ball and the basket and basically concede the pull-up 2 by Iverson versus get around, get to the rim, and draw fouls, because Ilgauskas is that important to them offensively.
Up by as many as 5. Now it's 1. James to the basket, puts it in. Makes it look so easy. Try it again. James for 3. It's good. LeBron James from downtown. Back-to-back threes, and the lead is up to 7. Heading into the 4th, the 8-point lead, the largest of the game. James gets inside, easily lays it in. And it's hard to believe that Cleveland's up by 12. What a domination here in this 4th quarter.
You can't switch that pick and roll and put Allen Iverson on LeBron James.
Iverson gets it to go. The inbound to Mo Williams as they beat the Pistons by 10. Blowing them away in the 4th quarter. 32-14. The Cavs outscore the Pistons in the final period. And LeBron James, who was superb this afternoon, had a lot of terrific help.
In the 4th quarter, when it mattered most, you're talking about Boobie Gibson and Mo Williams. They really elevated their game and took pressure off of James.
James had 33 plus 8 assists, and he's with Doris.
LeBron, your team was down 8 heading into the 4th period. Mike Brown has talked about trusting the guys and leaving you on the bench. When you see your teammates react that well, what do you think?
It was great. Daniel caught the hot hand at the beginning of the 4th, making 3 straight baskets. And then Mo come, back to back with 3 straight baskets. It was uplifting that they was able to go out there, take the lead away from them, and then we increased it.
Your fans probably wouldn't notice Anderson Varejao, but Jeff and Mark talked about the fact that that guy doesn't touch the ball, and yet he impacts both ends. How do you quantify what that guy does?
Well, there's certain players in this league that, it never shows up in the stat sheet, but are an integral part of teams. And Anderson is that guy for us. And he goes out and never cares about how many touches he gets offensively. He goes out there and works his ass off on the defensive end. And on the offensive end, he helps us get extra offensive possessions. He boxes out, and he just plays hard, and you need a guy like that on the team.
When you guys don't win a game where for 3 quarters you really don't have your best, what does it say about the ceiling that this team has?
Well, it's unlimited. We're still not healthy, and it's going to be scary when we get guys back, Torrance Kinsey and Delonte West, come back from injuries. But great performance on our part today. We took care of business, and now it's time to go watch the Super Bowl.
Good luck and joy, guys.
They are a legitimate championship contender as the Cavaliers improve to 37-9. LeBron James, who has had some rough games here at the Palace, he's also had one of his greatest. And Detroit beat them earlier this season here at the Palace. Looked like they had a chance to do it 2 in a row, but instead, a spectacular 4th quarter by the Cleveland Cavs, outscoring them 32-14. They shot 13 of 18 from the field in the 4th quarter, and they get the victory. James signing some autographs as he heads back to the locker room.
People talk about the outside shooting of LeBron James. Certainly found the rhythm. Detroit Pistons going underneath, screen and roll, daring him to make shots, allowing him to stare, get the range, and then he did the rest. Spectacular job by LeBron James, knocking down shots and setting the tone offensively for the Cavs.
Well, we'll have James and the Cavs on ABC next Sunday, part of our doubleheader. It'll be a terrific game. The second game of the doubleheader, Cavs at home, where they're still undefeated. They'll play the Lakers. Now, they do play Toronto at home this week to try and keep the streak alive. And the doubleheader tips off at 1 Eastern, Spurs and the Celtics from Boston. So a terrific doubleheader next Sunday on ABC. As we mentioned, LeBron James, not the only one who played well. Mo Williams, 12 of his 22 in the 4th quarter. He gets to do an ESPN radio interview with Jimmy Durham and Jack Ramsey. after his terrific performance as the Cavs improve to 37-9. Final score, Cleveland 90, Detroit 80. So for Jeff Van Gundy, Mark Jackson, Doris Burke, and our entire ABC crew, this is Mike Breen saying so long from the Palace of Auburn Hills. Don't forget to check out the Wipeout Bowl, all new tonight. Thanks for watching ABC, your home for the NBA Finals.
This has been a special presentation of ESPN on ABC.